Good morning, guys. Today's Wednesday and I am just starting with work. Today's my dad's birthday, so I woke up and wished him a happy birthday, and now I'm gonna start some work, and I think I'm gonna try and get a vlog edited for today so you guys have one today. We'll see. It depends how much footage I have. Not a lot to update you guys on. Talked to you guys yesterday. Nothing has changed since then, which is a good thing. I ended up getting a bruise on my arm, so that better be gone before the wedding. I've heard that if you massage it out, it makes it go away quicker. So I don't know, I've been massaging it, but I almost feel like it made it worse. Because yesterday it really wasn't that strong, but I feel like this is like the tailwind of it. And I've also heard that bruises take a while before they show up. So I've been trying to massage it out. I heard that that's good. All right, so it is extremely messy in this office, like so messy. There's like just boxes and everything everywhere, so I'm a little bit embarrassed, and it kind of like overwhelms me having all this stuff in here. But I wanted to talk to you guys really quick because I am in the process of editing my vlog, like I said, and I do want to make sure that a vlog goes up today. Now, that being said, I need to talk to you guys like now, and I hope that this is it will be the very beginning of the vlog, so we're good. I need to make sure that I reiterate stuff and I explain stuff now, and I hope that you guys actually watch this vlog and you guys can actually see where I'm at, where I'm coming from, and why I decided to upload these vlogs and keep them raw. I've always said that I like you guys to really know what's going on. At the same time, I feel like a lot of YouTubers kind of hide and cover up what's really going on in their life, how they really feel about things, and they try and make everything so happy and peppy. And while I find that very good entertainment, and I understand the tactics of that, I wanted to make sure that I let you guys know how things really are, so you guys can really see that I'm a human being and maybe kind of learn to relate to me and not find me as like a phony YouTuber or as like a phony person who gets in front of a camera. So that all being said, there's a lot of stuff that I've said this past year, and these more recent vlogs especially, that editing them make me cringe because I want to remove them and not have it be said, because I know, and I knew even in the past, that my mindset would change and I'd be almost mad at myself for saying those things. Basically, what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of times where I'm like, yeah, it's really hard, it's really frustrating, it's really stressful, it's a lot of work, and I go on and on about how, you know, this journey's just been really hard and more stressful than good, and it just seems like I've done more complaining than praising. And the reason for it is because during this, you're booking people, you're hiring people, you're spending a lot of money to make a special day. And for some, they can afford that. It's no problem. Like, and also there's my beautiful bruise. But for a lot of people, like, it's fine. Like, spend a lot of money. It's something that they save for. It's something they always expected. And for he and I, it wasn't something we expected. It's not something that we thought we would spend a lot of money on. It was always just going to be something that we had a beautiful day, but we didn't spend a lot of money on. And throughout the year, things just kind of piled up and piled up and piled up to where this past month, I just had a breakdown of this has really sucked. And let me reiterate this and let me emphasize this. This year has been one of the most amazing years that I have had. It has been one of the most beautiful journeys. It has been one of the greatest journeys I've ever had. I already know when I wake up the day after, like, we come back from the honeymoon, I know that day I'm gonna like go through like some sort of withdrawal or like some sort of, not depression, but like something. I know I'm going to be sad when it's all over, and that I know is true. As much work as it's been, as hard as it's been, I know I'm still going to be upset when it's over, and that just goes to show how much I've loved it. I may have I did complain a lot on video because I vented to you guys, and I probably should have got on camera when good things happen too. I just want to emphasize the fact that this year has been amazing. This year has been incredible. If I could do it all over again, knowing how stressful and how much work it would be, I can tell you with my whole heart, I would do it all over again. Number one, I am more than grateful. Like, I am beyond grateful that I get to have this experience, number one. Number two, yes, it really was a stressful year. Yes, I really did have bundles of nerves and fear and worry, and yeah, like you do, because this is a one-time shot. This isn't a birthday party. This isn't like a cookout. This isn't something you get to do again. You have one shot to get it right, and that just puts a lot of pressure on you, especially the bride. Like the groom, they usually don't care, but the bride, it puts a lot of pressure on them, and the bride's family puts a lot of pressure on them too, a lot of pressure on them. So you have a one-time shot, and I think that's why I freaked as much as I did. I had to make sure I gotta book the right photographer, I gotta get the right dress, I gotta do this right, I gotta do that right. And then throughout the journey I've learned there isn't a right. Like no matter what, maybe this photographer, the one I booked is by far my favorite photographer I've found. I love my photographer. However, I would have done fine if I had another one, you know what I mean? Like, and then my dress now, I can say I don't adore it. I can't say I love it, but I'm good with it. Like, I'm happy with it. I'm okay with it. I think it's gonna be beautiful. And you know, you just kind of learn that there isn't a perfect, this dream that you've always thought of was kind of just imaginary. It's not like it's really what is reality. And I just want to tell a lot of brides or a lot of women that what you see in the movies is not how it really is. You know, it's not like a huge fairy tale where you get this like $5,000 dress that is like this just major beautiful Cinderella dress, or you don't get that type of stuff. And if you do, congrats. But it's really not like that. It's only that way if you let it be. I understand this past year I did a lot of complaining. I understand, I said how stressed out I was, how stressful everything was, and I know I did a lot of complaining. I apologize, I am sorry. It was very real, and I am actually more grateful that I was honest with you guys and real with you guys so you guys could see everybody has a different experience. And maybe there's another bride who had the same one I did, where it seemed like everything just got in the way, money was just like tight, and it was just really stressful for them. I want other brides to realize you weren't the only one, and we're both gonna pull through perfectly, and we're both gonna end up with the most beautiful wedding in the world. And no matter what, your wedding will always be the most beautiful, just so you know. There's no wedding that's gonna top mine, ever. I don't care if it's $1 million wedding, it will never ever top mine. And same thing with y'all's wedding. Y'all's wedding is going to be the most beautiful one. No matter how hard I would ever try to top maybe one of y'all's or someone I've been to, it will never top theirs, ever, because it was theirs, and theirs is the most beautiful one. So just keep that in mind. I've said it so many times, but just keep it in mind. But I wanted to reiterate that, emphasize that. I'm sorry I spent a lot of time complaining this year. I'm sorry I spent a lot of time having more stressed out vlogs and sad vlogs, but that's really how it happened. But I'm really excited to share my first years, you know, married, and all the journeys that we go through. I'm really excited to share, you know, honeymoon vlogs and the wedding vlog, and I'm really excited to share all of this with you. From now until the wedding, it should be a lot less stressful. Feeling pretty good. I feel like I'm not covering it. I feel like I'm not saying everything I really want to say. It has been a better journey than what I've shown you guys, and I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry I haven't brought you guys around to all the good stuff. It has been a beautiful journey. The good in this whole journey trumps and outweighs the bad. Like, the bad is like this much, the good is like fills up my whole house. So I really got to learn how to do that on my channel. I've got to learn to be confident, bring my camera around, let you guys see my family, let you guys see my world, and show you guys that my life and my world and everything that is going on is so beautiful right now, and so beautiful. I need to start doing that. So anyways, this was a very long clip, but I wanted to make sure I did that because this was very important to me, that to let you guys know. I'm so excited, and I am so pumped for my wedding, and I'm so excited to put my dress on again tomorrow and feel confident and not worry about fainting and feeling good. Let me know what you brides ate. What did you guys eat before you walked the aisle? My wedding is going to be more of an evening type of wedding, so let me know. I'm gonna have dinner obviously at the reception, but let me know what you guys ate before. Is it good to have, some people say to eat a banana, so I think I'm gonna have some bananas in there, and then some girls have said have granola bars, so you have your, like, a little bit of sugar. So let me know what you guys ate and drank. I've heard some brides making sure they had orange juice in the room, which we're gonna have mimosas, so there's gonna be orange juice in there. I probably won't have any champagne just because I feel like I don't know, maybe I'll have a little bit, but I feel like it's gonna upset my stomach. So let me know what you guys did to settle your nerves and to settle your stomach and to make sure you felt full to where you didn't faint. Let me know what you guys. Hi guys! Let me turn off my Halloween music. Hi guys, today's Thursday already. Oh my gosh, these weeks are going by so fast now. So anyway, I completely caught up with my vlog, which feels so good. Like, you guys are up to date, you guys know what's going on. That feels so good. Having that like on my shoulders too was just like too much. So I'm so happy I got that done. Yesterday, they're fighting over who gets to be closest to me. Ronan always wins because he butts her with his butt. But yesterday was my dad's birthday, so we went to Melting Pot, which was so delicious. We hadn't been there in forever. Like, my brother ate like everything though. Like, my sister and I could barely eat all that much. Like, we filled up on like salad and the cheese dip that we like barely ate very much of the actual meal. And then today is today. So today I have my dress fitting. I'm supposed to have another one next week, but I wanted to make sure I had one this week as well. So I have a dress fitting today, and it's to really just kind of see how the bustle fits and to also like say, okay, let's try not to make me so tight in the dress and see if it still makes me lightheaded at all. And this time I know, hey, if I start seeing spots, say something and sit down. So we're gonna do that today. And yeah, I just wanna see the bustle. I wanna see, I don't know, I wanna make sure that, I don't know, I wanna make sure that it looks good because I wasn't a big fan of the way it looked last time. So my mom's gonna meet me there today and we're gonna see just, I guess, how the bustle looks and if I like it. That was probably half the reason why I fainted too. I was probably like, oh, I hate the bustle, and like passed out because it was like, oh, we spent so much money on this dress and now I hate it. Like, that sucks. Yeah, I just don't like the way that it drapes. I don't know, I feel like a bustle should just be like one little pin that you pin up and the whole dress kind of goes up. And mine has like 4 or 5 pins and it kind of like swoops. And it kind of just reminds me of like a curtain. So I don't know, I'm probably just being extremely picky, but that's just how I feel. So I am back. I had breakfast and then I cleaned the office because the office was getting too just like cluttered. It is all things wedding and Halloween and decor and everything like that. So yeah, this room is a hot mess. I cannot wait until I can just start putting things away. We can start shipping things away from us. One thing that's kind of nice is, although I had to kind of skip over Halloween this year and I didn't really get to enjoy it as much as I would have liked to, I'm really excited that I get to be married this Christmas. I think it's gonna be so like special and so fun being able to be married this Christmas. And so like whenever I hear Christmas ads, I get so excited. We probably won't be able to buy anyone gifts this year, but I'm super excited for Christmas time. And I'm hoping that since we didn't get to really like embrace the whole Halloween spirit or anything, like there's nothing Halloween going on in this house or like even anywhere around us. I really think the weather has a lot to do with it. If it were cooler out, I feel like we would have embraced it a little bit more, but we didn't get to embrace anything Halloween and really haven't really dove into the fall type of spirit or feeling, but I'm really hoping that like winter and Christmas time, we really can just enjoy, you know, the holiday time. Like, I really think it's gonna be extremely special and like I get really sentimental and everything. Really special feeling and a really special time, and I'm excited. And I don't know, my mom was talking about it yesterday. She goes, I think I'm gonna completely lose it. I think we're all kind of being kind of strong now. We went from like super emotional, like crying over everything, every detail, thinking of the wedding day. We would cry all the time, thinking of how like romantic and sweet and how just like emotional of a thing it was. And then we all kind of turned into really stressed out, like, let's make sure we can get this wedding to even happen type of thing. And now I think we're all like reverting back to like the emotional, thinking of the wedding day, thinking of me in the white dress walking the aisle and everything that like a wedding is about. We finally get to like have those thoughts instead of like the stressful thoughts. We can think of what a wedding is and what we're doing and what we're promising and what this means, and the fact that my family that I grew up with is now gaining another member, and then I gain a whole bunch of new family as my own, and it's just such a special feeling. I was talking to his sister is pregnant, and I was talking to her and I was like, you know, when your baby's born, it's gonna be so special to me because when she's born, she's going to be born into me already being an aunt, whereas my nephews, they weren't born into that. You know, my nephew just calls me by my name. He doesn't call me aunt, and he doesn't usually say it, but when his parents refer to me, they say aunt, but he doesn't usually say aunt, which it's gonna be special that her daughter will always hear me as aunt, and I'm so excited. and I'm pumped. I'm getting such an awesome family and such an awesome husband. And hey guys, good morning. It is Friday and I am headed to Target and a couple other places because I have some returns I need to do, and I want to go ahead and get them done now so I can get the cash back and use that towards other things I need it for. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna get some Starbucks too. All right guys, so I am now home and now I can like actually like talk to you guys, but I ran and got some errands done, which felt good, and this bruise is starting to get a little bit better. I hope it's gone by next week. My mom's like, you're gonna have to cover it with makeup because I don't think it's gonna be gone, but I think it might actually be gone. I've been massaging it the best that I can. Can't even remember if I got to even talk to you guys last night. I don't remember, but basically, did I even get to? I don't know. I kind of just posted on Instagram, I think, but yesterday was the dress appointment and it went flawlessly. Like, no issues whatsoever. My mom loved like everything about it. She's like, she did a beautiful job. Your bustle's beautiful. The way that she altered the dress is beautiful. It fits you perfectly now. And my mom just loved everything about it, which made me feel like $1,000,000. I'm like, okay, good. And she's just like, I forgot how beautiful that dress was. I forgot how beautiful you look in that dress. And I was like, all right, this is what I needed. She's drinking water. Anyway, that just like made everything so much better when I like could hear my mom say that, like, cause it's not that I like live my life for her approval, but whenever I get like an approval or like she likes what I did or what I have thought of or whatever, it makes me feel so good. So to hear her say like, you look beautiful, the dress is beautiful, like makes me feel better. I'm glad I chose the right, you know, like alterations girl. I'm really happy with how everything turned out, and the appointment yesterday was flawless. It was so perfect. No faint feeling, no uncomfortable feeling. We didn't button. The first time we buttoned something, which I think what happened the first time I was at the appointment, like after my dress had already been altered, is I feel like I was just breathing in really tight because I was so tense. Like I just wasn't breathing properly. My legs were most definitely locked, which I didn't know was an issue. And yeah, like it was just, that appointment just was just not a good one. And so it was a good appointment, it was just I ended up fainting, so whatever. I think that's just kind of like what my problem was at that time. And so this appointment, I made sure I breathed out. I made sure that, you know, she did do it tight to see, was it because the dress was tight? Like I made sure she did a little bit tighter than what I'm gonna do on my wedding day, just to see if that was the issue. Psh, not at all. Eventually my body was like, all right, who cares if it's tight? I can still breathe, you're still moving around just fine. So we were happy about that. So that was great. She's also gonna let me have a little bit more room so we can button it better, because last night we didn't button the back right. So she's gonna give me a little bit more room in that, which is awesome. And yeah, like it all just turned out beautiful. So then after that, I went and picked up my veil because my veil was still at the bridal salon. I think it's been there for like weeks, and I had called for months and months, like trying to like be like, hey, can you hurry up and get my veil? And then finally once it comes in, it took me forever to go pick it up. So I did that and I dropped off my veil at the alterations place. What do you call it? Seamstress? Alteration? I don't know. Tailor, there we go. I dropped off my veil at the tailor's because they're gonna steam it for me. They're gonna steam my dress and press it and everything, and then they're gonna steam my veil for me. So I went and dropped it off there, so that is all taken care of. And then I came back home, and when I got home, Preston wasn't here, and I'm like, I wonder where he went. Well, he ended up coming home like maybe a minute after I had pulled in, and he had a pumpkin for us, which there's the pumpkin right over there. And then he also walked in with a flower. He got me a rose, which I thought was so sweet. So I ended up putting my rose over there, and then there's our pumpkin. And he also ended up having like cookies for baking because we like fresh cookies. So he ended up getting us like a thing of frozen cookies to bake. So we ended up having cookies last night. He bought some zucchini, which I love zucchini. So he bought some zucchini and we grilled up some chicken, and it was just a really good night last night. So it was like, this whole week I've been stressed to the max, just constantly thinking I'm gonna faint on my wedding day and just so worried about that. And I've just been so stressed out since Monday thinking I'm gonna faint. And then thankfully I had my appointment yesterday, which was so smart to make sure I did it this week instead of next week. I had my appointment, everything went flawlessly, and then to come home to all of that was so great. And then he says that he has like a surprise for us this weekend. He's like, it's a little stupid one, but I'm so excited for it. So I'm like, yes, like, I don't know, I'm just excited, and I'm really excited now, and I'm happy, and I'm giddy again. And like, I was talking to one of my best friends, and I was like just giddy talking to her, and I just am cracking jokes again, and I just feel like myself again. I don't feel like there's this like cloud over my head like you gotta get this stuff done. Like, you've gotta just not have any fun and don't go out and don't do anything fun and don't laugh and don't smile and don't do anything, because it's just, I don't know, I've had this weird cloud over my head because of it, and I just feel great. I feel happy and I'm excited, and I'm excited to have YouTube back. You guys noticed, I think this week I uploaded 3 videos, and someone even tweeted me saying like 2 videos already this week, that's crazy, or something like that. I forget what it was, but it was just like, yeah, like I can finally focus on YouTube again. And like, since doing that, I feel like myself again. Like, I feel like I've got my YouTube back, I've got my life back, I've got so many things back that has just been really just kind of like over my head and on my shoulders lately. So I feel great. So today I woke up and made some breakfast, and then I ran to Target and I ran to Kohl's and the dollar store, and then now I'm home and I'm gonna get some work done. I'm gonna eat some lunch here right now. I've noticed I need to eat lunch earlier. I used to eat at 1, but I need to start eating more around 12 now, because that helped me out so much yesterday too, because it soaked up all the coffee, and I didn't let it, like, I don't know, get into like my nervous system. I don't know, probably not making any sense to most of you, but the struggles of when your fiance is working and you have a question for him regarding leftovers, because I don't know if the chicken that's in the refrigerator is last night's chicken or chicken I made the other day or last week. So I have to wait on him to make sure that this is last night's leftovers and that he didn't take all the leftovers to work, but he's working. So I can't hear from them. Also, fun fact, I do not have all my centerpieces for my wedding. My wedding is in a week and I still don't have all my centerpieces. Kind of a scary thing. I ordered them. I don't know if they're gonna come in time, so I may have to not have the centerpieces I want. So I'm still waiting. And I think the worst part about all of this is I know for a fact that that's last night's chicken, but I guess I just need his yes in order to proceed with all of this. So that's probably the worst part in all of this. Like, I'm so hungry. I would love to eat right now. But anyway, I've just been chatting with my friend and getting some work done and talking to my mom, and check out this cat. And yeah, that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've like enjoyed the day. Like, I have taken this day to be a day of enjoyment, and I've been enjoying it. I feel so much better. Like, I feel like myself again. So awesome. But I should probably edit my vlog and get that uploaded for you guys today. Alright, so I've been on the phone a good majority of the day. Let me mute this. Been on the phone a good majority of the day, and now I'm gonna go ahead and get some editing done, because I really need to. So I'm gonna edit my vlog, hopefully get that up for you guys today, and then try and see if there's anything else I need to get done today. I don't think I really have anything to do. Guys, let me turn the music off again. I am in the process of cleaning my jewelry, because I want it to be nice and clean for the weekend. Preston went with his dad to go get some like supplies. They have to fix something, so he went with his dad to go get that stuff, and I just decided to clean my jewelry. That's basically it. We woke up, we had some breakfast, he brought home some coffee, and that's basically everything. Supposedly we're going somewhere tonight. He hasn't told me where we're going, so I'm kind of excited for that, but I don't know what we're gonna do in the daytime. I really just need to get stuff done for the wedding, because the wedding is coming. The wedding is coming, the wedding is coming, the wedding is coming. I'm freaking out right now, but yeah, so that's basically it. I didn't get to edit my vlog last night, which I'm really bummed out about, because I wanted to have it up yesterday, and it's like gonna take me like 5 minutes to do it, but I just literally never got like that time before I started like falling asleep. So I'm still working on this bruise. I do believe in massaging it. I honestly believe that that has made it so much better. So I do believe in that. I'm gonna go back to cleaning my jewelry, and I hope you guys have a beautiful weekend. It's beautiful outside. We have all the windows and doors open. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will talk with you guys soon.